Hi guys, welcome back to another what I eat in a day video. Thank you so much for logging on and joining me today for another fantastic day of food. So today is very exciting because I'm going to be making something for dinner that I've never made before for these videos, which is super exciting. I actually haven't had one in the longest time and I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm going to talk through breakfast and lunch first because I've had both of them. This morning I had yogurt and fruit. I'm going to insert that now. Okay, so for breakfast I'm just going to have some fruit and some yogurt and also some grapefruit that I'm really excited about because I haven't had that in a long time. This is the yogurt I'm going to be having. I've had it before, you guys will have seen it. It's the Aldi peach one and this is the fat-free. When I scan this, it doesn't come up as 0 points. Now, I don't know because it's a peach yogurt if that would make it free. I know that fat-free Greek yogurt is free in point value, but I feel like maybe because of the peach extract or whatever else they put in there, that is why it's higher. So I like to point it. You guys feel free to do your research on that. It's only 3 points per 100 grams. So for me, I'm definitely only having a couple of scoops. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to half that point value because I won't even have 50 grams. Yep, I'm going to make it to 2 actually, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to track it as 2 points, which is perfectly fine. And I'm going to have it with a selection of different fruits. I have some blueberries, which are my favourite, blackberries, and also some raspberries. And one of you guys said that you loved the grapefruits from Aldi and I really wanted to give a grapefruit a try because I haven't had one in years, so I picked up a grapefruit. So I'm going to be having that as well. Of course, all of the points of the fruits are completely free. And yeah, so that's what I'm having, yogurt and fruit.
I wish you were easy. Spend some time with me, but you talk to everyone except me. Makes me think you don't want me. I wish I were simple, that I gave in just a little, but I talk to everyone except you. So how can I blame you? How can I blame you?
It was delicious, really lovely. That grapefruit was really zingy and had a lot of punch to it, so it was a great kickstart to the day. And then I had an omelette, and I know it's really boring, but I had a lot of work to get through today, and it's just a fail-safe for me, low in point value, especially considering the fact that dinner is going to be quite a hefty one. So yeah, 10 grams of the cheese, 1 point. So far 3 points used today, which is great, considering the fact that tonight is going to be a bit of a hefty one. So I'm thinking about making a homemade lasagna, and when I say homemade, I mean completely from scratch. So the white sauce from scratch, the regular sauce from scratch, like literally everything bar the pasta sheets, I'm going to make myself, which I'm very excited about. But I've just realised upon inspection that the recipe calls for whole milk, which is fine because I have 28 points to spend or 25 points to spend and I have all my weeklies, so I'm not too concerned about the fact that I need to use a whole milk to make the white sauce. And I was going to use semi-skim, but then I thought it's not going to be authentic. It's probably not going to work quite as well because it does stress on there you need to use whole milk. So this is just a regular recipe. It's not from the app, but I'm really excited because it's not something that I have often. It's a real treat for me. So I hope you all enjoy it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did. And if you would like to see more what I eat in a day from me, comment down below. Let me know. Keep that love coming because it lets me know that you still love them. And yeah, let's get cracking with the day. I'm just about to head off on my walk to go and get Layla from school. And the weather looks like it's turning actually, so I don't know if this is the best outfit choice, but I'm just going to put my jacket on, take my brolly and hope for the best. I also need to pick up that milk on the way as well, so I'm going to head off a couple of minutes early. But I have my plum for my walk, obviously free, but I do like to update you guys with what I'm eating. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so back from my walk, and before I have my afternoon coffee, I'm going to get on with making my white sauce for the lasagna. I've never made this before, so it's very new to me. Some Lurpak butter, which is here, I believe it's 50 grams. 50 grams of plain flour, some Dijon mustard, salt and pepper, and some parmesan. I believe there's 50 grams of that as well, and this is one I'm using, which is the one from M&S, although I like the Aldi one just as much. It's just I didn't have any. And we're also going to need quite a significant amount of whole milk. Now, This is going to be quite a few different portions, so don't worry about the point value of that too much. We will work it all out at the end, but that is everything that I'm going to need. So I'm going to get it on the hob now, and I think the first thing I need to do is to melt my butter.
I wish you were easy. Spend some time with me, but you talk to everyone except me. Makes me think you don't want me. I wish I were simple, that I gave in just a little, but I talk to everyone except you. So how can I blame you? How can I blame you? Honestly, I'm a little nervous, not practiced or polished or perfect, but maybe we can trade anxieties. I'll talk to you if you will talk to me.
Cheese sauce is done. It smells great. I'm actually really happy with how that's turned out. I feel like it's a good one, so hopefully that'll be okay. I'm now about to start with my ragu. So I have some mince here. I've actually mixed beef and pork, but feel free just to use beef. It's completely optional, but that is why mine is two different colours. I have some flour here, some tomato puree and some salt, a beef stock cube, some crushed garlic, a nice big onion. It did call for 2, but I feel like this one's quite big. 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. You're going to need some olive oil as well. Feel free to use a calorie controlled spray. And the last thing I'm going to need is, of course, my lasagna sheets, which I get from Aldi. I haven't tried these yet. I will report back. And yeah, very, very simple. I know my way around a ragu, so let's get cracking.
It's me. Don't you know that that hurts me? Don't you know that that hurts me? If you would just give a little, live a little, won't you love a little? Won't you love, won't you love, won't you love? If you would just give a little, won't you live a little? Won't you love a little? Won't you love?
So I've just added flour and stock, the beef stock cube, and this is going to give it a much thicker texture. It's going to make it go that little bit further when it comes to putting it into my oven dish. So that's been added along with some salt and pepper, and I'm going to go get some fresh herbs from the garden just to make it a little bit more interesting. I have some thyme, and I also have some flat leaf parsley that I'm going to pop in, some basil, that kind of thing. But the next thing the recipe calls for is the tomatoes and the tomato puree. So before I do my herbs, I'm going to pop that in. My tomato puree and my caster sugar at the same time. 3 tablespoons of tomato puree and 1 teaspoon of caster sugar. That's going to add a lovely richness and sweetness to the dish.
Love a little, won't you love, won't you love, won't you love, won't you love, won't you.
All that's left to do now is to assemble. I have my lovely oven dish here, and I'm going to start with a layer of the meat, followed by a layer of the white sauce that we made, and then a sheet of pasta or some pasta sheets. good. We've just finished dinner and I've marked that down as between 15 to 17 points. It's nowhere near that. But that's just because I'm not 100% sure, because we actually only used 1 layer of pasta. Normally you would have at least 2 to 3 layers, but because we love the sauce so much, I felt like 1 layer was enough for us, and it definitely was. So yeah, we really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna mark it down as 15 actually. I feel like 17 might be a bit excessive. So 15 points for my lasagna, which means I have 5 left on 23 and 10 left if I was eating 28, which is where my treat comes in. And I'm going to have one of my favorite things that I've discovered very, very recently. I'm gonna have some of these Milky Bar mix-ups, and that's gonna take me to the end of the day. I'll probably have fruit tonight with my cup of tea like I normally do, but I'm gonna sign off here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the description box down below for the recipe, the method of how I did it, and give this a thumbs up for more of these from me. I mean, normally there are a lot more sort of on it than this. Normally I definitely know the point values, but today I just wanted to freestyle it a little bit. Like, I'm maintaining, so I don't have to be quite so regimented when it comes to knowing exactly, you know, specific point values. And of course I have my weeklies as well to dip into if I need it, so that's why today I decided to be a little bit more relaxed. But I hope you all enjoyed it nevertheless. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.